Good morning and welcome to Crossroads Community Church in Bedford, Indiana, as we are ready to get underway with our quarterfinal game, which is not going to be Bedford Blue Demons versus Limestone Legends. We found out about a minute and a half ago that the Limestone Legends have forfeited out of the tournament, and so Bedford Blue Devils automatically move on to the semifinal, where they will be facing basketball team who we watched upset the previously undefeated Woodpeckers by 2. A three-point shot at the buzzer did not go in for the Woodpeckers, and so the number 8 seed basketball team upsets the number 1 seed Woodpeckers. So instead of the Limestone Legends and Bedford Blue Demons, we have for you the Wet Bandits versus Have You Heard? And we are scrambling around getting lineups together. So when we get a chance, we'll get some graphics up for you. We do not have a graphic for Have You Heard lineup because we weren't expecting this game.
Yeah, but we do have a lineup for. Let me get it here.
Yeah,
we have a lineup for the Wet Bandits.
Yep.
How about that?
We have names for Have You Heard? We just don't have a graphic made up. And that was going to be on the to-do list during our break if they advance to the championship game. But the Wet Bandits, number 0, Isaiah Agent 0 Moore. Number 00, Brett White Wemby Simmerman. Number 2, Trey Bamba. Number 4, Braden BP Perry. 8 is Duncan King. Then you got Rylan Perry, Jacob Anderson, Jackson Miracle, Trey Millette, Owen Tex-Mex Walker, and Braden Tipton for the Wet Bandits. Wet Bandits control the tip. First shot won't go. Second shot will, and that will get the Wet Bandits out to a 3-0 lead. And hey, we got it right. We hit the jackpot on the scoreboard.
Yeah, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're good.
That was a 2-pointer, so Wet Bandits up 2-0. Have You Heard with the ball? This is Laws with it, throws it over to Lamb. Underneath to one of their forwards. Oh, now he wears a uniform for the first time. Turner. So Turner is 00.
00, I gotcha.
He's usually our My Man Mitch fan.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, and this is a 3-6 matchup. Sorry about the camera work. I'm trying to get. Oopsie.
Yeah, we've been running a fire drill here for the last couple minutes. There we go, just in time for a basket for Have You Heard, and that puts them up 4-2.
Okay, I think we got everything smoothed out now.
Tex-Mex to the hoop, it won't go. Rebounded by Have You Heard.
Needed a few more beans on that one.
Yep. And passing the ball around. Oh, that's that Kevin Reinhart lookalike.
Yeah.
All right, drive to the hoop. Layup won't go. Rebounded by Laws. And he's wearing that's Lamb. Has a jersey on for the first time that we've seen. Shot is up. Shot is good. So, Have You Heard? Out to a 6-2 lead on Wet Bandits.
Oh, almost got a steal there.
Ball is knocked free. Reeled in by Jacob Anderson. Throws it over to BP Perry. Whistle on the floor. And we have a foul.
Oh, yep. I'll give you back your sheet. Or you take back your sheet.
While Braden Perry is shooting free throws, I can tell you that. Number 55 for Have You Heard is Traven Laws. Number 24 is, we think, Key Edmond. Number 23, Dejuan Cody. Number 22, Owen Sullivan. Jalen Turner, I think we figured out, is 00. Their center is Daniel Withers. A guard, Wesley Pinnock, and a forward, Tyler Blackshear. And we have no Lamb on the roster. There's an Edmund, too.
Okay.
Sorry, folks.
There we go.
On the fly here.
Yeah, we kind of got half rosters and things change.
Yep.
What do you do?
All right, this is Lamb with it. He fires up a three-pointer. Won't go. Rebounded by Perry for the Wet Bandits. Wet Bandits bring it up the floor. This is Brett Simmerman. He's going to drive to the hoop, shoot, and score the layup.
Man. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good drive to the hoop. Yeah, this is a 3-6 matchup, so Wet Bandits are favored a little bit in this game, but don't count out Have You Heard. They've had some quality wins.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure who we've got, but I know the games that we've broadcast for them have been close ones. All of them have been close ones.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen a lot of both of these teams this season. It's just how our schedule worked out. So this ought to be a good one.
Yeah, and that last game with the Woodpeckers and basketball team, that was quite the thriller coming down to the end.
That was.
Number 8 knocking off number 1.
Yep.
Handing them their first loss of the year in the playoffs. That's
yeah.
a New England Patriot kind of thing.
Right.
You wait till you get to the Super Bowl before you lose. Can't say I was upset about that.
No, I don't think anybody in the state of Indiana was.
Not at all. We're looking at the scoreboard for some reason. Oh,
all right. Score adjustment.
Correction.
So it is Have You Heard 8, Wet Bandits 5, 16.5 minutes and counting. And I think, Jim, we are finally situated here. Whew.
I believe so, yeah.
So this is the IBL ProAm down here in Crossroads Community Church in Bedford, Indiana. And this is a quarterfinal in the gold bracket. Second round of quarterfinals, as I think that was Simmerman went flying by and stole it. Ball went out of bounds, but it'll stay with Wet Bandits. Single elimination tournament. So whoever comes out on the short end of the stick on this one is done for the season. We will be showing the semifinal right after this quarterfinal between, it'll be Bedford Blue Demons and basketball team.
Yeah, the Blue Demons, of course, once again got the forfeit over Limestone Legends.
Yeah, that's
basketball team beat the Woodpeckers, so we'll have an 8 seed and a 5 seed.
Yep.
In that game, and then after this game, have the BBB and Tropics already played?
Yes, they played at 9. I believe BBB won because they are all still here.
So BBB will play against the winner of this team, or this game,
yep.
And we'll have that game at 11.
No.
We won't have that game at 11, but
no.
that game will be played at 11.
Yep, it'll be on the other court.
And then the championship game will be at 1 p.m.
We're all discombobulated here.
And I have not been changing cameras at all.
All right, get back to the camera changing.
Hey.
All right, we are unveiling 3 new cameras today, so hopefully that improves the quality of the picture you're seeing, assuming Jim can actually keep it on the action.
It does look good, yeah.
Oh,
I
good.
Was admiring. Yeah, if I watch the monitor, I can follow the action. Sometimes I get caught in my own little world.
Lamb is going to inbound for Have You Heard.
It's peaceful there.
Have You Heard passing it around. 3-point up. 3-point good by Cody. So Cody gives Have You Heard a 7-point lead.
Doubling them up already.
And I just realized the unmarked bandit is now marked.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is that the mark of Zorro? Or?
He's wearing number 1 today. So these guys apparently did laundry for the playoff game today.
All right.
That was nice of them.
Went down to the Walmart and got some uniforms.
Yep.
Yeah. So does that heighten your expectations when you purchase uniforms for the
I think
postseason?
So. 3-pointer up and good for Wet Bandits. And looky there, they are back to within 1.
There we go. For some reason, my monitor is dark. Looks good, though. I like these new cameras.
Yeah.
I think they're a lot clearer than all the apps and everything else we were using before.
Laws with it. Gets it knocked loose. He needs some help. He's trapped. Oh, almost stolen. And as Lamb trying to pass it, ball goes out of bounds. and over to the Wet Bandits. Here come the Wet Bandits. Rylan Perry to the hoop, shoots, won't go, but he's called for travel.
That could have been a foul or travel, either way. And I must commend the referees. The referees in this game ref the last game. That was a tight game, and refs just get no credit.
Right.
But they made sure not to be the final decision on who won that game.
Yes.
It was they let it play out, and some things probably might have been a little harder than some people would have called a foul on it, but these guys let it go, and I think they did a great job.
Yeah, they sure did.
So I think both of these young fellas with the whistles in their mouths are got some high hopes if they don't play. Ref.
16-15, have you heard in the lead? Wet Bandits with the ball. Passing around. Owen Tex-Mex Walker looked like he took about 42 steps on that one, but nothing called.
Same thing. It's out for a Sunday stroll.
Shot is up. Shot is good. The unmarked bandit is Cooper Staley, and he's not unmarked anymore. He's wearing number 1 today.
Cooper Staley.
But we have always known him as the unmarked bandit. I may just keep calling him that.
Yeah. Once unmarked, always unmarked.
That's right. Tex-Mex with the three-pointer up, no good. Nice rebound by Simmerman, and he puts it up and in for 2.
Good put back. Yeah. We anticipate that rebound.
Wet Bandits now out in front, 19-16. As Cody brings the ball up the floor for Have You Heard. He slams on the brakes, shoots, won't go, gets his own rebound.
Should have come down with that one and then gone back up with it.
Yep.
And once again, if you're watching for the first time, these are shorter courts. This is probably the equivalent of an elementary school size court. The rims with the official height, but doesn't take as much effort to get up and down the court as it does on a high school court or pro court. The sidelines are a little tighter as well. So if you can see that blue line down in the corner, that's actually the out-of-bounds line on both sides. It widens up when you get down on the low post.
Cooper Staley is good on his first shot from the line. Looks like Have You Heard going to make a substitution. We're going to see Daniel Withers for the first time, their big center. And he is on the floor. And Staley is good on his second shot.
A little confusion there
as
to who was supposed to be on the court.
Yeah, I can't imagine confusion at the beginning of a game here. That's an odd concept to me.
Oh, he's going to take it from
long
downtown Bedford.
Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Wet Bandits, and now we have another unmarked bandit.
You guys, there can only be one unmarked bandit.
And he is either fresh off a 5K or he's about to run one because he's got a runner's number on his front.
Look, you can either be the unmarked bandit or you can be the unmarked bandit sidekick.
That's
There's
right.
no two unmarked bandits.
No, I think Cooper Staley, who just hit a three-pointer there, he is the unmarked bandit.
Well, or do you go with the guy who actually is unmarked in this game?
Well,
let Cooper Staley have his name.
His runner's number is 810, so we'll just call him that.
810?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a guy who is not Traven Laws but is wearing a Traven Laws jersey shoots and scores.
Okay.
It's a free-for-all.
Yeah.
The real Traven Laws brings the ball up the floor. He passes to the fake Traven Laws. Passes over in the corner. Three-point shot up. No good. Oh, nice rebound there. That was Daniel Withers. Brett Simmerman shoots and scores three.
A little off-balance three.
So, much like us, Wet Bandits got off to a sluggish start, but they're getting rolling here, also like us. Slowly
but surely.
Yeah.
We're making it. Little little hitch in our giddy up with the. Oh, that was a move.
Yeah.
With our the change in plans, having the forfeit
Yes.
when we spend the week preparing
Right.
graphics and stuff for one team, and then all of a sudden get a notification right before the game that it's different.
Screech.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, apparently the Limestone Legends called Scotty Millette, who runs this league, during the 9 a.m. game, like at halftime. To forfeit their 10 o'clock games, and Scotty was refereeing a game on another court at 9 o'clock, so he got the message to us as quickly as he could, but he didn't have any forewarning.
You know, why would you forfeit when you get to the postseason like this? It's all over unless you don't have 5 guys.
That could be, but geez, that's a shame because Limestone Legends had a really good season. We saw them lose a game, and that was their first loss of the season. And then I think they just forfeited all the way out of the rest of the season and the tournament. So I don't know what happened.
If you ain't first, you're last. You might as well.
Right.
Might as well just hang it up. Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Pass by Rylan Perry.
Had a cut by the marathon runner that was a little too quick.
He was already 9K down the course when that pass came through.
He hit the wall.
Whistle on the floor.
A shoe timeout.
Oh. Somebody's shoe called timeout, says Jim.
Yep.
Traven Laws inbounds to Cody.
Got it all tied. We're all better now.
Yep. Back to Laws, and here we go. Laws looking for some help. He's going to take it in. Nope, he's going to pitch it off to the fake Laws.
Kind of gets in no man's land there.
Here comes Cody. Nope. Back over to the real Laws, underneath to the fake Laws. And fake Laws shoots, won't go. Rebounded by Brett Zimmerman.
Yeah, I have a feeling Laws had an extra uniform and said, here, just wear this.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the green and yellow ombre uniforms. Looks like it says Southern Indiana.
Ombre.
Yeah.
Is that like fuchsia?
I'm not sure.
Is that
it's a term my daughter's taught me, and this is the only time I ever use it. We
got a side out on for Have You Heard over here. Did I see a high stick in there?
That's right. Shot is up, shot is good by Daniel Withers.
Only in the IBL.
Right. So I think Have You Heard used to be known as the Southern Indiana Herd. And so it's kind of a mix of current and former uniforms as maybe they knew they were going to be on our broadcast and they said, all right, you guys, you call us by our names this time. Stop making stuff up.
Or just call us by whatever name's on that uniform.
Right. Here comes Laws. He'll shoot and whistle on the floor. And I believe Laws will go to the line to shoot 2. 35-28, Wet Bandits in the lead. 6:34 left in the first half. If I didn't mention it already, the IBL ProAm plays 2 20-minute halves with a running clock, except for the last 2 minutes of the ball game. And at that
nice
time,
pass.
The clock stops
finish
on
that.
any whistle.
Gotta finish that, Jacob Anderson.
Wet Bandits retain possession. Brett Zimmerman into the marathon runner. Over to the unmarked bandit, Cooper Staley. Cooper's three-pointer won't go, but Brett Zimmerman is right there for the rebound. He tries to pass to the marathon runner, but Daniel Withers says, no, sir. I will take that instead.
Yeah, you just keep running.
Edmond with it. Throws it over to Laws. Laws dribble. Looking for some space. Over to Sullivan. Sullivan fires up a 3. No, won't go. Rebounded by Brett Zimmerman. I'm going to just put rebounded by Brett Zimmerman on a recorded loop. Three-pointer by Brett Zimmerman. Because I'm going to be saying rebound by Brett Zimmerman a lot in this game, I think.
Yeah, and I think our biggest letdown of the day is not being able to say, was it Josh Gherkin?
It was Duncan Gherkin.
Duncan Gherkin.
Yeah.
He's not going to be Berserkin Gherkin today.
No, Berserkin Gherkin and Orleans were eliminated in the play-in. We were very disappointed because we wanted to say Berserkin Gherkin a lot. And, you know, the other day I saw Duncan at his job. He was working Gherkin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then later I ran into him at the nightclub.
And he was
Twerking
Gherkin. Twerking Gherkin.
Yeah, see? You can't give me a week to think up names and then not be in the tournament.
You saw him at the club? Were you getting down with it?
It was at the disco.
The disco. That was a sweet little shot over the backboard by Simmerman.
Yep. 37-28, Wet Bandits.
Getting down at the disco. The disco tech.
Oh, so anyway, we are sorry to not see Orleans here, but
and we apologize to the Gherkin family if that offends you, but it was just too.
I know.
Yeah, we were in a pickle.
Jeez. Wow. Now they're really going to hate us. So, no offense to basketball team who eliminated Orleans, and then we just watched them eliminate the Woodpeckers, so they are on a tear.
Yeah, they're on a roll now, so this is going to be a good game coming up after this one.
Yeah. Cooper Staley to the hoop, shoots and scores with the left-handed layup. Yeah, no, I was thinking of Tropics that had to win their last game.
To get into the postseason?
They had to win one of their two in the last week, and they did by 2 points and sneaked into the playoffs, and then they won their play-in last night.
Okay.
But I believe the Tropics were eliminated this morning by BBB.
Yeah, I believe they were. Yeah, BBB's still hanging around, and I don't see any Tropics players. So
No.
There's BBB down there in the corner.
I see a whole lot of pink and no Tropics. And the BBB does not look upset or disappointed or anything.
No, they don't. And Jace Skinner signed with the – now, is he the first Indiana Shucker to sign?
I think so. At least for this season. I know this is their first ABA season.
Yeah. Going to be a fill-in team in the ABA and catch some teams that need somebody to come in last minute, which happens a lot in the ABA.
Yeah, we could have used the Shuckers for our quarterfinal game here this morning.
Really?
In the Limestone Legends. Come on, Shuckers, where are you?
Yeah.
Actually, they're all spread out. We're probably watching some of them play right now, at least on the tentative roster. We are under 4 minutes. Wet Bandits with a 10-point lead, 40-30. Brett Simmerman drives to the basket, wanted a foul, didn't get one. But
Tex-Mex can do. Nice pass. Good finish.
Yep.
That was Jacob Anderson with that one again. He's getting loose down low, and that's Wet Bandits take advantage of that, and you're in good shape.
Three-pointer by Edmond up, no good. Rebounded by the marathon runner. He brings the ball up the floor, kicks it over to Cooper Staley. Cooper's shot is up and good for three.
Cooper's catching fire.
Yes, he is, as are the rest of the Wet Bandits. They have opened up a 15-point lead on Have You Heard.
Oh, that's going to be an over and back.
Yes, it is. Brett Simmerman will do the honors, inbounding from the near sideline.
Yeah, now, Berserkin Staley just doesn't have the ring to it.
No. Oh, goodness.
Oh, we got a foul on that one at least.
Lamb is creamed on the way up, and shot won't go, but he will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Have You Heard having a little bit of a hard time in this first half with, down by 15 and already picked up 6 fouls.
Yeah.
But that was Wet Bandits' third foul.
Jackson Miracle sneaked onto the court for Wet Bandits while I wasn't paying attention. He was wearing number 31. And Lamb is true on both of his shots, so he will pull Have You Heard to within 13. Jacob Anderson over to Cooper Staley. Cooper with it. Cooper weaves through traffic. He gets plastered on the way up. I think Daniel Withers may be the guilty party. And Cooper Staley, who has collected all of his teeth, will now go to the line and shoot 2. 2:29 left in the first half. Wet Bandits 45. 46 now that Cooper hits his first shot. Have You Heard 32. And he hits his second shot.
Both of them.
That'll make it 47-32.
Yeah, I tell you, I still got to comment on the free throw percentage in this league. It is, these guys are good free throw shooters. Usually that's the one downfall of a team. They might be real good in the low post and hit threes, but they can't hit free throws to save their lives.
Yeah.
But here it's not really making a difference. Everybody's hitting them.
Daniel Withers with the shot. Is up and good for 2 for Have You Heard. Cooper Staley going to slam on the brakes, fire up a 3. It won't go. Rebounded by Jacob Anderson, who's having himself quite a game so far. And Staley gets the ball knocked free. Foul is called, I believe, against Withers.
I think that was Withers picked up the foul.
And with it being the 8th team foul for Have You Heard in the half, Cooper Staley will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. First shot is up and good, 47-34.
Did you expect any less?
No.
Now watch him make a fool out of me.
Yeah. Way to
he's-
jinx him, Jim.
He's going to make this one too. Look at that.
Like a.
He's too good.
Yes, Cooper Staley says, I see your jinx, Jim, and I raise you a free throw.
Naily
or something
Staley.
like that. Oh, nice move by the big man, Cody, except that Braden B.P. Perry picks it off over to Staley. Staley shoots and scores. As we approach a minute and a half left in the first half. Laws bringing the ball up the floor. Long pass underneath Turner. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Jackson Miracle. Jalen Turner cannot get any love there.
There's that smooth left-handed three-point
Wow,
shot.
Tex-Mex.
That was smothered in cheese. That was. I tell you, I have never seen such a smooth left-handed.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a smooth right-handed shot. That's just he's just got that smooth follow-through. It's almost like he's throwing a feather in from three-point land.
Yeah. We have a whistle on the floor. I'm not sure what's going on. People are milling around. Oh, we're playing basketball again.
There we go.
Have You Heard inbounds it. Shot is up. Shot is good.
That's a good drive.
That was Owen Sullivan for 2. Cooper Staley with it. Throws it over to Braden Perry. Braden looking for some help. Throws it down in the corner where I can't see. Yeah, it's Tex-Mex. He'll shoot. He'll score.
There you go. Okay, let's see if Have You Heard can make a little bit of move here in the end of the first half.
Yeah. Shot is up, shot is
two-pointer.
good by Laws. We're under 30 seconds, 55-38. Wet Bandits in the lead. Braden Perry brings it across center court. Over to Cooper Staley. Cooper takes a peek at the clock, says, you know what, I think we're going to play for the last shot here.
Might as well. Yep, go up with the biggest lead you can and make the second half a little bit easier.
Yep. Lamb decides he's going to make Staley's life difficult. Staley shoots a 3. It's off to the left. Oh, nice rebound there by Jalen Turner. Saved the putback attempt, and we go to halftime. Wet Bandits 55. Have You Heard 38. Jim and I are going to take a break, and we'll be back in a few. Welcome back to Crossroads Community Church in Bedford, Indiana, as we come out of halftime with the Wet Bandits leading Have You Heard by a score of 55-38 in this quarterfinal game, the winner of which will advance to face BBB, who won their 9 a.m. quarterfinal against Tropics. And then there were 4.
Yes, down to 4.
The other semifinal we know will be basketball team who upset the Woodpeckers against Bedford Blue Demons, who won by forfeit over Limestone Legends. And we think that's going to be the next game unless somebody forfeits between now and the end of this game.
I think that's it for the forfeiting, probably.
Good.
Yeah.
Laws with it for Have You Heard. Have You Heard in green jerseys, by the way. Wet Bandits in white. Laws fires up a 3 and buries it.
Ooh, nice.
To get the scoring going for Have You Heard.
They're going to need a few of those, but I wouldn't rely on that 3 to get you back into it. You're going to have to play some ball and get some low post moves.
Yep.
And good defense. Yeah.
He throws it over to Braden Perry. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Laws.
That's some good defense.
Laws with it. And Cody fires up a long 3 and
Good
nails
Lord.
it.
Was that Metal Arc Lemon?
I think so. Cody has those nice arcing three-pointers. Uh-oh, ball's knocked free, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wet Bandits.
I'm not sure quite why he's got to take it from 100 feet away. But
just because he can.
Because he can, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to shoot it out of a cannon and get it downfield.
The distance runner kicks it out to Brett Zimmerman. Brett fires up a 3 from far, far away.
He drains it.
And he nails it. 55-44.
Yeah, we're closing up the gap a little bit. Have you heard a little bit of a streak coming out of halftime?
Edmonds' three-pointer won't go. This is Brett Zimmerman.
Dribbles out of traffic.
Woo, he knifes through it.
He's just going to take it himself.
It won't go, however. A little too hard off the backboard. That's Rylan Perry. His three-pointer won't go. Rebounded by Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for space. He doesn't find any. He gets clobbered on his way to the hoop.
Foul.
And he will shoot 2.
And there's no shot clock in the IBL, so guys can take their time. If you want the ball back, you got to play some defense.
Yeah. Yep, you can dribble around in circles for 40 minutes if you want to, and if you can keep it away from the other team.
Well, we still have the 10-second clock to get it over half court, and I did see one of the officials counting his fingers for that, and he probably got holding the ball for 5 seconds, but you got to keep the ball moving, and 3 seconds in the lane.
Oh, well.
But however, yeah, those are just kind of generic every league rules.
Okay.
But you don't have to shoot it within 24 seconds or 30 seconds, depending on your league.
Cody to the hoop. He says, Jim, I heard you criticize me about the distance, so I'm going to take it right underneath the basket.
Yeah.
Shoot it and score it. Rylan Perry bringing it up the floor for Wet Bandits. He's guarded by Edmond. He slips past Edmond, runs in.
Sweet drive.
Layup up and good. 62-46, men in white, leading the men in green. Laws with it. Top of the key, guarded by Braden Perry. Laws looking around for some space. He finds it. Oh, nope, he got fouled.
Yep, got a foul on Perry again.
Perry says, what? I didn't do anything. Gosh.
Never. Never.
Laws' first shot up and good. We'll make it 62-47. Second shot up, and it's also good.
Yep, gotta hit your free throws if you want to stay in the game.
Zimmerman bringing the ball up the floor. Nope, he's just going to go ahead and shoot it.
Might as well.
I'll just,
Well, if you can do that.
hit it for 3. Well, we had a whistle and
looking at the I think they're calling one foul. I believe both teams would like the scorekeepers to keep better track of the fouls.
Okay.
So he's saying there's one foul on each team.
Cody's shot won't go. Rebounded by Simmerman.
But there's not a button for that.
Right. And nice assist there by Anderson to the marathon runner, and he scores 2.
Balls looks up at the clock. We'll see how much time he's got to work with for the rest of the game.
Edmonds' three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by the distance runner. Number 810 passes it over to Brett Simmerman. Fires up a 3, won't go. Nice rebound there by Lamb.
That's kind of an odd number, but why don't they have triple-digit numbers for basketball jerseys?
I don't know.
I used to play 637 on the for the Celtics. If you just think about it, in 100 years from now, when every team retires jerseys,
sure,
you're going to start running out of double digits,
right?
And single digits.
Yeah, you're going to have to go to triple digits.
You're going to have to. Either that, or you're going to have to buy a new franchise and
start all over again.
Start all over again. All right.
Timeout on the floor.
1,
Jim and I are going to take a break.
Seven, 28.
Welcome back to
29.
Bedford Community. Not Bedford Community Church. Goodness sakes, Jim's got me all messed up as he's going through every number possible in a roster.
Shrimp stew, shrimp scampi.
We're in Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana, in a quarterfinal game of the IBL ProAm Gold Cup Gold Bracket. Say that 10
these
times
guys are
fast.
draining the threes today.
Yeah, Lamb hits it for 3 for Have You Heard. Have You Heard trying to keep this close, but goodness, nice play there by Edmond. He knocks down the pass,
nice
steals the ball, drives to the hoop, shoots and scores 2.
Finish that up, young man. Yeah, keep it. Got to take it strong to the hoop. Got to do it with the reverse. Do it with the reverse. Just got to put it in the hole when you got something like that.
Perry kicks it over to a teammate down in the corner who I can't see. That was the marathon runner. His shot won't go.
It was.
But Braden's shot will.
We got a side out again.
Oh, marathon runner number got torn.
How are we going to know who he is?
I don't know. Well, now, who's this new guy? He looks a lot like the marathon runner, but without a number on him.
He's in disguise. He's the unmarked bandit.
He's like Clark Kent when he puts on his glasses. You can't tell he's Superman.
Nope. I don't know.
Braden Perry with it. He weaves through traffic, kicks it over to Cooper Staley. Cooper's down there in the corner. Nope, now he's not. Gives it over to the completely unidentifiable
I think that's the marathon runner. I think they can hear us up here. He looked up here and smiled, and he's like, I'm trying to play basketball down here. Shut up.
You idiots, knock it off. Cody hits a three-pointer for Have You Heard? I've watched you idiots on YouTube. I don't need to listen to you live, too.
Yeah, really.
Distance runner kicks it over to, I think that's Braden Perry over there. Yes, it is.
Oh, nice block.
The block
came from behind.
By Lamb. He's going to stop.
Oh.
Fire up a 3. And
oh, boy. That was a poor choice.
Error. Ball goes out of bounds over.
Yeah, Edmund looked
Bandits.
at that and come on. Yeah, Edmund looked at that and he was not happy with the shot selection as well.
He's like, man, I was all by myself on the way to the hoop. I was expecting a pass. Oh, shot is up.
Oh!
Shot
We're going to
is
have a
good.
4-point play.
And Lamb got clobbered in the head as he shot. Let's see if he can make it 4. Shot is up. Shot is good. Lamb with the 4-point play for Have You Heard. Buried the 3, got fouled while he was doing it, buried the free throw.
Yeah, that'll get you back in the game real quick.
3-pointer up and good.
But that'll keep you out of the game real quick.
By Rylan Perry for Wet Bandits. Laws with it.
Setting a pick in the middle. Yeah, there you go. Get a little rub on the pick, and that gives you just a bit of space.
Nobody there for the rebound for Have You Heard. So Wet Bandits bring it up the floor. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Withers. He throws it over to Cody. Cody brings it over. Oh, knocked down by Simmerman, and finally reeled in by Rylan Perry.
Come on.
Simmerman against Laws is just not fair because Simmerman's got about 3.5 feet on Laws.
Just a tad.
And 76-60. Wet Bandits in the lead. Laws over to Lamb. Lamb over to Edmonds.
There you go.
Edmonds drives to the basket, shoots and scores.
Take it in. Yeah, I tell you, they need to use Edmonds, and there's a couple guys on this Have You Heard team that can drive the ball. They just need to, pick up some easy points. Well, they're not easy, but they're higher percentage than throwing it up from half court.
Daniel Withers is going to get called for the foul on the floor. Ball stays with Wet Bandits. Withers has been kind of quiet today. In games of Have You Heard that we've seen before, he's been dominant underneath. And
I don't know if he's shot the ball yet, has he?
Maybe once or twice. But yeah. Lamb. Oh, Braden Perry knocks it down, and ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Have You Heard.
Yeah.
I don't know if Braden Perry and Rylan Perry are related. Perry is one of the more common names, as opposed to, say, Gherkin.
Gherkin?
Burton and Berserkin.
Yeah.
Braden Perry shot no good. Nice offensive rebound there by Simmerman.
Just got to get in the right place.
And he's good for 2. Trey Laws bringing it up the floor. Simmerman knocks it free, but Laws.
That'll leave
nice
a rub
pass
burn.
behind
Ow.
Behind the back. As all the skin comes off of his knees.
Yeah.
He throws it to Lamb behind his back.
Done that a few times.
Simmerman called for a foul. It'll stay with Have You Heard. Edmond with it. Over to Laws. Laws going to drive it in. He'll shoot. No, it won't go. But there was a foul called.
On the Marathon Man.
It was actually against Cooper Staley.
Did they call on Cooper? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he said number 1. And I don't know what they do if Marathon Man commits a foul. If maybe the ref remembers he's number 8-10. I don't know.
Well, I kind of doubt they've got 8-10 in the scorebook. Might, hand him a glass of water as he runs by?
Right.
What they do with that.
Simmerman from a long way away,
There
too
we
long,
go.
and Sullivan breaks free. Fast break, layup up and good. Nice assist there by Lamb. And Cooper Staley brings the ball up the floor. He's guarded by Laws. Throws it over to Simmerman.
See if Brett can get a good drive here.
Out to Rylan Perry. Kicks it over to a teammate in the corner. Can't see who it is. Probably break. No, it's the marathon runner.
Marathon man.
Braden's taking a break. Okay. Agent Zero is on the floor now for Wet Bandits. Giving Braden a break. Agent Zero being Isaiah Moore. And Agent Zero probably not being a real nickname. Rylan Perry with it. Zigzags through traffic, throws underneath to Simmerman. Simmerman fights to the hoop, shoots and scores.
Calling that a charge? Calling that a...
Oh. Yep. And Lamb is collecting his teeth. He might have got popped in the face. So that basket will not count because Simmerman was called for the charge. Laws brings the ball up the floor. Back to Lamb, who is either okay or he got the world's fastest pair of dentures fitted.
Okay. Just put some chiclets.
That's right. Yep, spitting chiclets.
They still make chiclets?
I don't know.
Spitting chiclets. Yeah.
Jalen Turner for 2 for Have You Heard. Here comes Cooper Staley. He drives to the basket, shoots and scores. 2 for the Wet Bandits. Tex-Mex has also been quiet today if we're keeping track of quiet performances.
He has. I don't.
Laws to the basket, won't go. Rebound and put back, however, by Turner.
Yeah, quiet is not something that I think of when I think of Tex-Mex.
No,
Yeah, you'd think he'd be rather noisy out there.
Yeah. Well, maybe he'll be noisy afterwards.
Yeah, probably.
Shot won't go. Rebounded by by Turner. And,
saves the. Couldn't quite get the pick that one off.
Nope. Turner with it. He'll shoot. Nope. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
He plows
Kinda
into Cooper
round, yeah.
Staley, but nothing's called. Staley loses the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wet Bandits. And we've got just over 7 minutes left to play with a running clock.
12-point game.
12
it's
point,
still
yeah.
It's still fairly tight. I've seen worse.
It was 21 the last time I glanced up there.
Oh, good defense, guys.
There's
that.
Tex-Mex. No.
Oh.
Too much jalapeno in
Ready-
the Tex-Mex.
Ready for the mariachi band to go on.
Brett Zimmerman called for another foul. He's got to be up around 4. And Marathon Runner is going to get Brett a break so he can go think about what he's done wrong this morning.
Oh, that was an air ball.
Shot won't go. Reeled in by Owen Walker. Throws it over to Rylan Perry. Over to Cooper Staley. Cooper shoots and
Good
scores.
drive, Cooper.
And Have You Heard calls timeout. Jim and I will take a quick break, and we'll be back. And we're back. Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana, coming out of the timeout. 6:22 left in the game. Wet Bandits 85, Have You Heard 71. Wet Bandits, however, collectively are in some foul trouble as they already have 6 for the half. And starting at number 7, it's 1-1 up until foul number 10, and then it becomes 2 shots.
Yeah, even more of a reason for Have You Heard to drive the ball.
Yeah.
Driving in there, pick up another foul. Just like that. Just like that.
I think they can hear us because Laws said, I hear you, Jim. I'm going
Yeah.
to drive in the foul and drive to the hoop and
Yeah.
get fouled.
Worst thing, you get 2 shots. Best thing, you get an and one.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you guys are shooting free throws, just
right.
get in there.
Doesn't really matter.
Yep,
Laws
uncontested.
hits his first one, and he hits the second one.
We hadn't seen a free throw miss in this game, I don't believe.
Well, now you just super duper jinxed whoever goes to the line next.
Yep.
Way to go, Jim.
No, it just gives him more confidence. Oh, off his foot.
Yep.
Over to Have You Heard.
Edmond into Cody.
Yeah, Have You Heard wanting to move the ball a little bit. There you go, drive it.
Cody out to Edmond. Edmond knifes through traffic, shoots and scores.
That's how they're going to keep it close. They're within 10.
Yeah. Edmond knows it, too, because he just glanced up at the scoreboard and says 10-point deficit with over 5.5 to play. We can do this. We can do this.
Yep, don't lose your composure and just start jacking up threes.
Yes.
Go play a little
Cooper
defense.
Staley gets it knocked free, but the marathon runner reels it in. Back over to Cooper. Underneath to Owen. Owen shoots and scores. Owen Walker, that is. Like I'm on first-name basis with Tex-Mex. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry, Mr. Tex-Mex. Cody with it. Cody kicks it out to Laws. Underneath to the fake Laws. And the fake Traven Laws shoots and scores.
Now they just need to play a little defense and keep doing that.
Marathon runner kicks it out to Owen Walker. Owen out to Staley. Staley shoots. No, won't go. Battle underneath for the rebound. The fake Laws gets it. He brings it up the floor for Have You Heard? Yep, that was
Could
not
have been a foul.
Yeah.
Could have been a foul.
Shot won't go. We'll just leave it at that. Staley over to Ryland Perry. Underneath to Owen Walker. Okay, you guys just stop throwing it around here. I can't keep up.
He wants a one pass and a shot. One pass and a shot.
That was Cooper Staley with the three-pointer. Timeout on the floor by Have You Heard? We'll just keep it here. We just went to break a minute ago.
All right.
So 90 to 77, 13-point deficit for Have You Heard, or lead for Wet Bandits, whichever way you're looking at it. 4:13 left to play with a running clock. How do you do this, Jim? Do you just keep driving to the basket and collecting fouls, going to the line, or when do you start feeling like you need to fire up threes?
I see that Have You Heard has only got 2 fouls. So if they clamp down on defense at this point, I don't know. You know, they do have some three-point shooters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you could get Laws fired up, I think Edmond and Cody are more drivers. So, you know, if you can get down the lane and pick up a foul, you're going to be shooting and one for a while if you can make that layup. So there's your three-point shot right there.
Yeah, and Cody, can go out in the parking lot and rein it in from
He
from
could,
there.
yeah, he could do that too.
And probably run the rest of this clock out with the hang time.
But, with the height that the Wet Bandits has, rebound is going to be a little bit harder for Have You Heard. However, if Cody wants to rain threes down from half court, just make sure you get guys crashing the board.
Yep, and that would be Withers and Turner who would really need to. And looks like Owen Sullivan's got some height, a little bit of height there.
But also keep in mind the physics. When you're shooting from 35 feet away, that rebound is going to project off a lot farther. So that might actually assist you a little bit. Keep the guys out at about, free throw line. And expect that to go flying.
Zimmerman slowed things down for a moment, found his way around Cody, got it in for 2. Lead is back up to 15 for Wet Bandits.
Of course, you can't let stuff like that just easily go past you. There you go, Cody.
Cody returns the favor, plows past Zimmerman, lays it up on his end. Lead down to 13, or deficit down to 13, whichever team you're rooting for. Cooper Staley brings the ball up the floor for Wet Bandits. Cody's moving up to intercept him, but over to the marathon runner, over to Staley, over to Zimmerman. Back over to the marathon runner, over to Zimmerman. And whistle on the floor. Referee says it's too many passes. You're messing up the play-by-play guy. No, he didn't actually say that.
That wasn't a foul, I don't believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the stoppage in play was. Cooper Staley to the hoop, shoots, won't go, rolls off the front of the rim. He gets a hand up from Cody. That's a nice bit of sportsmanship there. And that is Owen Sullivan the other way with the layup. Good for 2. 11-point difference now.
There we go. Okay, Have You Heard needs to come out in the full court.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
Edmond, Have You Heard forces a turnover. Edmond is super happy about that, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, get it inside to Edmond if you can, because he's strong. He looks strong enough to be able to take it up. And try
Rylan
not
Perry
to turn it
steals
over.
the ball. Over to Simmerman, over to Staley, back to Simmerman. Up
Nice
and good for
play.
2.
Nice play, fellas.
Cody brings it up. There's a long-distance three-pointer, just a hair to the left, rebounded by Rylan Perry. Over to Simmerman, and under 2 minutes. Clock stops now on the whistle. Foul is called on the floor. Why is Simmerman going to the line, Jim?
Good question. Was that an intentional foul down here at the other end?
Well, it's
Now they got four fouls, but yeah, he was nowhere near the act of shooting.
I think there's a rule here that we're not familiar with. It was apparently a 1-and-1, and he missed the front end, and so here we go.
Well, didn't they say something about, and I'm not familiar with the rule, but I thought it was under a minute and a half, every foul would be a 1-and-1.
Oh.
So they're probably shooting a 1-and-1 here, but maybe it's 2 minutes.
That must be
somebody in the last game
for the playoffs. Yeah, now I recall you mentioning that.
Yeah, somebody in the last game said something about that, and I thought they said a minute and a half, but it's probably 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes would be 1-and-1.
Okay.
And that now they start missing free throws.
And Cody with the offensive rebound and the putback for 2.
Keep your full court press.
Have You Heard within single digits now. Cooper Staley brings the ball up the floor, kicks it over to Rylan Perry, throws it over to.
Yeah, they're wanting them to. Okay, that's the 5th foul, so another 1-and-1.
Yep, Rylan Perry will go to the line. The fake Trey Laws called for the foul.
Would it be a fake foul then?
I think so, yeah. First shot is up.
Oh, now they
good.
are.
That is 3 straight 1-and-1s that has been
is
missed in
6
the front
points
half.
off the board.
Cody with it. Oh, nice pass to Edmond.
Not sure what that was.
Over to Sullivan.
They're heating up. Got an 8-point game.
Yep.
And they're going to, another 1-and-1.
Yep. They say, well, if you guys can't hit the front end, we're going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Because we're creeping ever so much closer to you. This time it'll be Cooper Staley going to the line. To try to make good, at least on this first one, get a chance at the second one. Shot is up. Shot is good. He will shoot the second one. Makes it a 9-point lead again. 1:06 left to play in this one. And Have You Heard on a furious comeback attempt. Cooper Staley good on the second one, makes it a 10-point lead. Here comes Cody. They're going to have to hurry. Lamb fires up a 3. No, sir.
Yeah.
Misses everything except for the sideline, and the ball goes over to the Wet Bandits.
And I think the clock is supposed to stop under 2 minutes.
I believe it is. Oh, long pass down to the marathon runner, and he shoots. Have You Heard may have just thrown in the towel. It's a 12-point lead for Wet Bandits.
That's everything.
And I think their comeback is coming up a little short. But, wow, what a comeback attempt there by Have You Heard. What a great season Have You Heard has had. As I said earlier, we've seen both of these teams a number of times, and I've always enjoyed watching Have You Heard play. And
from here on out, all these games should be fairly tight.
Oh, yeah.
Good games.
Yeah, there will be only 4 teams left as Wet Bandits will advance to face BBB in the semifinal. Final score here is 100-90. Wet Bandits prevail. And in the other semifinal that we think we're about to broadcast, we'll see, is the Bedford Blue Demons versus basketball team. Jim and I are going to take a short break between games. We'll be back in a few minutes. Good morning. Welcome to Crossroads Community Church in Bedford, Indiana, as we prepare to bring you the semifinal that we were confident we were going to bring you, and that is basketball team against the Bedford Blue Demons. Blue Demons in, as you might guess, the blue uniforms, while basketball team, well, now Eli Millette is out there in a white T-shirt. Did he not get the memo that they're wearing blue today for the Blue Demons? Basketball team in the dark shirts, most of them black, one of them maroon of the 5 that are on the floor. We do not have a roster for basketball team, but we do have one for Blue Demons. And once we get this show on the road, we will put that Blue Demons roster up for you.
The only thing we are sure of is that they are basketball players.
Yes,
on basketball team.
Yes. Blue Demons secure the tip. This is Dawson Roberts with it. Dawson drives to the basket. He'll shoot. No good. Rebounded by basketball team. Now, I will say we watched a good portion of basketball team against Woodpeckers. And obviously, since they're playing right now, basketball team won that one in quite a bit of an upset. And this young man with the maroon shirt on is quite an exceptional ball player. So if you're a fan of basketball team, you will want to keep an eye on him. Unfortunately, we do not have his name.
Yeah, if you're a fan of basketball team, watch basketball player.
Yes.
In maroon.
Yeah.
Maroon basketball player.
His first shot is up, no good, because of course I just complimented him.
Yeah, and we said that everybody's doing well from the free throw line. So, of course, it's going to be 0-0 at halftime.
That's right. Oh, my goodness, he misses the second one. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Brian McIntosh's shot won't go, but Jansen Roberts is there with the rebound, throws it back to McIntosh. McIntosh gets blocked. Ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it goes over to basketball team.
Well, that was weird.
I think that caught McIntosh a little off guard, as it did me. Basketball team with it.
Oh, off his feet.
Ball gets loose, and Dawson Roberts fighting for it. And jump ball is called. Good effort there by number 7 for the Bedford Blue Demons. Ball stays with basketball team. 3-point shot up. Oh, my goodness. In and out, rolls around the inside of the rim, and then gets spit out. McIntosh is fouled on the way up, and Jim, you may be onto something here about a 0-0 score at halftime.
Yeah. We see over on the other court, BBB is up on Wet Bandits 13-0 already. So there's only one team out of 4 that's got a score.
Oh, my. What is going on?
There we go.
Right. Brian McIntosh has enough of this shutout stuff.
Back to the Brian McIntosh show.
That's right. If you watched our game, one of our last games that we broadcast.
But you only get one.
Brian McIntosh stole the show, really.
Yeah, it was
with his
all
play.
Rebound and shooting.
Yeah.
Everything. It was all Brian McIntosh.
Basketball team. Oh, ball gets swiped.
By Brian McIntosh.
Yep. Underneath to a young man who has Powell on the back of his shirt, so we will assume that is his last name. That may or may not be accurate, but that's the best we can do. Jeremiah Blair with it. Kicks it over to Dawson Roberts. Over to McIntosh. Over to Millette. Millette puts up a shot. No good.
Just a little long.
Rebounded by basketball team. Oh, nice pass underneath. Then it's kicked out in the three-point land. And, little too far. So, in the bottom of the third inning, it's 2-1. 2 outs.
Yeah.
Man on second and third. We're under 17 and a half minutes left. IBL ProAm plays 2 20-minute halves with a running clock, except for the last 2 minutes of the game, at which time the clock stops on any whistle.
We're playing some defense here.
3-pointer up, good by basketball team. And they score all 3 runners on base.
Yeah, it was a bases clearing triple.
Yeah. Now we're getting in the range of a hockey score. Oh, nice play there by Dawson Roberts as he kisses it off the backboard. Make it 5-3, basketball team in the lead.
So I've got to change graphics.
Oh.
It was so close.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Let me do that real
was
quick.
Brian McIntosh who messed you up there, remember?
McIntosh.
Battle underneath. Shot won't go. Rebounded by McIntosh, who is causing Jim all kinds of grief over there.
I'm going to do my magic trick here real quick.
Three-pointer by McIntosh won't go. Rebounded by basketball team. Dribble, pass. And we'll see what he can come up with. Fellow in the maroon shirt, guarded by Eli Millette. And he'll drive to the basket. It won't go. I think McIntosh might have gotten a hand on it. Got a whistle underneath. And ball will stay with basketball team.
There, no harm, no foul.
Pass in, underneath, nope, kicked out. Three-point shot from the top of the key, up and good.
Good stroke.
8-3 basketball team out in front of the Bedford Blue Demons. Jeremiah Blair brings it up the floor for Bedford. Kicks it over to Jansen Roberts, who throws it over to Dawson Roberts. And ball is knocked free. Oh, and then stolen again. The Roberts boys pass to each other. Shot won't go. McIntosh gets it. He gets blocked. And he will go to the line to shoot 2 after a foul is called. So if this was the ABA, he would be shooting 3 actually, because the 3D light would be on because Jansen Roberts stole it in the backcourt.
Don't confuse people. Yeah.
And if this were hockey, he would be getting a penalty shot.
And somebody would be in the box for 2 minutes.
Right. All right. He hits them both. And Blue Demons just aren't getting any credit for any points here. Oh, there's one. Did he hit them both, or did he miss the second one?
I was too busy trying to work the control board.
Oh. Well, they're only giving credit for 4 points. Three-pointer is up and good. Make it 11-4.
Well, basketball team got those 3 points.
Yep.
So I'm assuming, yeah, there was a missed free throw there somewhere.
Chris Thomas, number 3 with it. He kicks it over to Dawson Roberts.
Yeah, that was a sweet little dish underneath.
11-6 says the scoreboard, and since Blue Demons are not blowing a gasket, I will assume that is correct, and I was distracted on McIntosh's second shot.
Yeah, this fella's got some ball handling skills.
Yep. That, I think, was a 2-point attempt. It's up no good, so it doesn't really matter what it was. Rebounded by McIntosh. McIntosh shoots. No, won't go.
No.
Battles for his own rebound, gets it, but winds up stepping out of bounds. He says, gosh darn it, I thought I was pushed. And, I thought for a second he was going to take the ball and run out the side door.
I think he was unhappy with that call because I believe he thought it would have been out on basketball team off the bounce. So that's why he didn't attempt to throw it back in. At least that's my hypothesis.
All right.
So he didn't like that call. And I couldn't tell from this angle. I think it must have been that the ball bounced on the line beforehand.
Basketball team inbounds it. They have it at the top of the key. Chris Thomas guarding the basketball player on basketball team who has the basketball. Passes it to a teammate. 3-point shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound, comes up with it, does basketball team.
You know, I hate when guys do that. They take the drive, get off their feet, and then they got no place to go except to dish it to somebody who's not there.
Yeah. Ball goes over to the Blue Demons. McIntosh's shot won't go. He's getting beat up underneath, doesn't like it. Basketball team brings it up the other way. 11-6, basketball team in the lead. Ball comes loose, but reeled in by the men in black and maroon.
And we've got Evan Sanders in the game, looks like.
Did he sneak in?
I believe he's down.
Chris Thomas shoots
right.
and scores. Oh, yeah, he did sneak in. Number 0 is Evan Sanders for Bedford Blue Demons.
Yeah, they must have done the side out when we didn't see it.
Yeah. Powell with the ball. He'll shoot. Won't go. Rebounded by Jansen Roberts. He throws it over to Dawson Roberts. No idea if they're related. I won't even guess. And Dawson Roberts shoots and scores. Roberts is way too common of a last name for me to infer anything.
True, but I would imagine being on the same team, it would be kind of a fluke if they weren't related in some form or fashion.
Yeah, they do look fairly similar, as if from the same gene pool. Powell with it. He'll drive to the basket, shoot and score. And there's a whistle on the floor. And I will rhyme no more. Do we have?
I think we've got an issue with the
Correcting the scoreboard again. All right, 13-10 now is the score between basketball team and the Bedford Blue Demons. Chris Thomas brings it up the floor across center court. 3-point shot up and good by Chris Thomas.
Ties it up.
Big fella is a long distance shooter also. And here comes basketball team. Score is all tied up now, 13-all.
Yeah, basketball team just doesn't look like they got the same fire that they had in the game versus Woodpeckers.
No, that was a pretty emotional game for them. Anytime you play an undefeated number 1 seed, you get fired up for it. Is there a little bit of a letdown now? I guess we'll find out. Powell hits a 3-pointer for basketball team.
Well, hopefully they're not underestimating this Bedford Blue Demons team.
Oh, they shouldn't. From what we've seen this season, the Blue Demons have been quite good.
Yeah, all the teams in this tournament, it could go either way.
Yep.
We've already seen one upset.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Shot won't go for the Blue Demons. Rebounded by basketball team. I'm trying to take a peek over on the other court and see what the score is over there to update fans.
33-20.
BBB in the lead?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Looks like they are sort of approaching the midpoint of their first half over there. They're about a minute behind us on the clock. And the winner of our game and the winner of that game will battle each other to become the Gold Cup champion.
In the championship.
And that team will advance to tomorrow's game against the Hoosier State Instigators in the inaugural Super Cup championship. Hoosier State Instigators are in the American Basketball Association. So the IBL ProAm Gold Cup champion will take on an ABA team. And
that's the first time that's happened. Or this is the first season, the inaugural time that's happened.
Yep.
So we'll see how any one of these last 4 teams will give how they play against the Instigators.
Yeah.
We know the Instigators are a running team. They're in condition. They play on much bigger courts.
Yes. We know almost all of them. So we are well aware of what they can do. BBB, you're speaking of one of the 4 remaining teams. BBB was one of the 2 teams to beat the Hoosier State Instigators during the regular season of the Gold Cup. The Woodpeckers were the other, but Woodpeckers, thanks to basketball team, are not going to be getting a chance to play the Instigators again.
Oh, could have picked up a foul on that as well.
Yeah, Powell manages to get it over Sanders' arms, up and in for 2. So I don't recall.
Oh, that was
that sure looked like a foul to me.
Yeah, it sure did look like a foul to me.
Basketball team
good
throws
defense.
underneath.
Good defense.
Jeremiah Blair and Dawson Roberts break it up. Blair reels it in, down to Jansen Roberts. Back over to Blair.
Take it to the hoop.
And Blair shoots and scores.
Nice drive.
Scoreboard says 20-17. Basketball team in the lead. So I don't know if I would imagine the other 3 teams left in the Final Four have played the Instigators at some point, but I don't know the outcomes of each of the games other than they would have been Instigators wins, because I know they only lost those 2 games in week 1 and then they won out the rest of the regular season.
That week 1 was a one-off. They didn't have their usual guys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the roster looked like, but
right.
they probably had some guys who were brand new and may have not have played together before.
Yep. We're getting closer to the ABA season, so as one might expect, the Instigators are getting closer and closer to game shape, ABA game shape, and it's going to be a tough challenge tomorrow. Chris Thomas, well, it's not going to be tough for the Blue Demons if Chris Thomas keeps shooting like this. Buries the three-pointer, barely moves the net.
Well, yeah, we're giving the wrong team points on the scoreboard.
I think I heard the referee say it's supposed to be 22-20.
Yeah, I thought something was up with that last scoreboard change. Should have been a tight game, and all of a sudden we had, 7 points?
All right, got the scoreboard corrected.
Okay, let's try this again.
Yep. So the three-pointer by Chris Thomas, the beautiful three-pointer, it counts. And it is 22-20, basketball team in the lead. 7-10 and counting left in the first half. Good game so far.
It is, yeah. Like I said, the last of these Final Four teams, looks like BBB has jumped out to a 40-22 lead over there on the other court.
Okay.
So we may be down to 3 teams here pretty quick.
Oh, nice block there by the basketball team, but Jeremiah Blair reels it in. His shot won't go. He gets his own rebound, however. Throws it over to Dawson Roberts. Dawson fires up a 3 and nails it.
He got it.
And so, for what I believe is the first time in this contest, Bedford Blue Demons are up 23-22.
That is if the scoreboard's correct.
That basket scored correctly. I did.
That one did.
I did look. Powell with it. He's driving to the basket. He shoots over Dawson Roberts and hits it.
Yeah, Powell's got some moves. Got a timeout for the Blue Demons.
All right, we are going to take a break, and we'll be back in a sec. All right, welcome back to Crossroads Community Church. We have no idea what the score is because it keeps changing. At this particular moment in time, it shows 24-24.
I think we're making another change.
Oh.
23-24?
That can't be right. Or maybe. Did basketball team?
I don't know. I thought there was something odd there.
You know what? I think Powell did score 2 down on this end.
He had that little jumper in the lane that.
All righty.
I don't know what the score was before that though.
It was 23-22.
Okay.
All right. Fairly certain that the score is basketball team 24, Bedford Blue Demons 23 as we dip under the 6-minute mark left in the first half.
That's what we're going with.
Drive to the basket is up and good. Okay, 26-23. That is correct. Dawson Roberts with it. He fires up a 3. No, won't go. Oh, rebounded by basketball team.
McIntosh almost got an elbow in the in the jaw.
Oh, well, the fellow who rebounded for basketball team got the ball in the face as McIntosh inadvertently hit the ball. And
yeah, the further you go in the postseason, the tighter the defense gets, the rougher the rebounds get, and everybody's figure I got this far. I'm going the whole way.
Powell wide open for the layup. 28-23. Basketball team stretches their lead out to 5 after momentarily being down by a single digit. Nice block there on McIntosh's three-pointer. Reeled in by basketball team.
Hesitation there. Yeah,
what are we going to have?
It's going to be we're going to call a foul on McIntosh.
Basket was good. Okay, McIntosh called for the foul.
They're calling it on the floor.
Okay, so apparently before the shot.
Yeah.
All right, well, it all works out
Same
in the wash
outcome.
as basketball team scores 2, and it's now 30-23. Chris Thomas with it, top of the key, guarded by Powell. Throws it over to Jeremiah Blair. Blair over to McIntosh. McIntosh was looking for Taylor. Taylor wasn't ready for it, and Powell picks it off. He comes back the other way. And basketball team tries to save it, but to no avail. Ball will go over to Blue Demons.
Powell looking for the foul.
Did he howl?
He looked a little unhappy.
If he was a superhero, he'd be wearing a cowl and drying himself with a towel. Okay.
He just looked like he had a scowl. That's all I can say, Mr. Dr. Seuss. Oh, we're not going to call that one either.
Jeremiah Blair hits the deck. Then he gets a hand on the ball, but it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with basketball team. Nice effort, though, by Jeremiah Blair. Right after he got knocked down and nothing was called.
But he got back up again.
He got knocked down, but he got up again. They're going to keep him down.
Who sings that?
Chumbawamba.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Right as I said, Chumba.
Yeah.
I knew I'd walk right into that one.
Yep. Chumbawamba.
Three-pointer by basketball team.
Never.
Up, no good.
Never did figure out what tub thumping was.
And now I just thought it was like getting excited when a song comes on and you're in the bathtub and you start.
Tub thumping. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess that would be the logical thing.
Tapping your toes or.
Yep. I'm thumping the tub. Got a timeout on the floor.
All right. Timeout on the floor. 30-28. Basketball team in the lead. Jim and I are going to take a break. Welcome back to Crossroads Community Church in Bedford, Indiana. And that's going to be a turnover. Chris Thomas was about to throw it in after a three-pointer was made by basketball team. They started things before we were ready. How rude of them.
And, I was daydreaming.
And Thomas then tried to stop the throw. It hit the floor, and that went off the rails quickly. 35-28 now, basketball team in the lead after that 5-point outburst. Jeremiah Blair fires up a shot. It won't go.
Oh,
tipped out by McIntosh.
Nice tip out.
Blair
and
McIntosh gets brutalized.
Careful with that, guys.
And I think we're all good. Apologies all the way around. McIntosh says, okay, I'll keep you guys on my Christmas card list.
Yeah, that could have been ugly.
And he inbounds to Evan Sanders. Sanders over to Jansen Roberts. Jansen does his best Cody impression from Have You Heard. Fires one up with about a 12-second hang time and buries it. So 35-31, Blue Demons are within 4. Basketball team passing it around. Maroon shirt guy says, you go over there. I've got this huge Evan Sanders in front of me. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot it from here. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Chris Thomas.
Looks like BBB tightening up there.
Did the score change again?
Oh.
No. I said Blue Demons got within 4. Never mind. McIntosh shoots, won't go. And whistle on the floor. Looks like
I think McIntosh is going to be shooting 2.
Yep. Foul against basketball team.
And over in the other court, BBB has got a 25-point lead on Wet Bandits, 68-43.
And that is at halftime. It looks.
That is halftime.
So, well, you know, I'm not going to count the Wet Bandits out because I've seen comebacks in this league. So we'll just see what the Wet Bandits can do in the second 20 minutes against BBB on the other court. We're under a minute to go here. 35-31, basketball team with the lead. As Blue Demons can't get anything going on their end. Maroon shirt guy is going to slow things down. And Blue Demons really have no problem with that, it looks.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. Yeah, as long as he keeps moving and.
Yeah, McIntosh says, all right, let me make it a little challenging for you.
There you go.
That was.
Oh, trying to get the trap.
Yep. Throws it across the court.
Good drive.
Drive to the hoop, shoot and score. Blair's going to have to hurry. No, won't go. I'm not entirely convinced.
It was a little late
off
with
his hand anyway.
Yeah, it was a little late with that.
So we will go to halftime. Basketball team 37, Bedford Blue Demons 31. Jim and I are going to take a break, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. And welcome back to Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana, as we come out of halftime with basketball team in front of the Bedford Blue Demons, 37-31. Basketball team is in the dark shirts, mostly black, one maroon that we've seen so far, while the Bedford Blue Demons are in blue uniforms except for Eli Millette, who is wearing all white for some reason because he's a rebel, I think.
Yeah.
Shot won't go. Rebounded by Evan Sanders. He puts it up and in.
Either that or you forgot to do laundry last night.
Could be. Three-pointer up, no good by basketball team. And Chris Thomas brings it up the floor for the Blue Demons. Over to McIntosh. Over to Dawson Roberts. Dawson shoots. Dawson scores.
Dawson clears out a little space for himself.
And Blue Demons have suddenly cut the lead, or cut their deficit to 2. Maroon shirt guy brings it across mid-court for basketball team.
He's probably thinking, you don't know who I am?
Right. No, absolutely do not.
Sorry, bud.
And maybe he's going to try the strategy that I talked about earlier, where if you just dribble it around and keep it away from the other team, you can.
He's okay.
He's playing for the last shot of the game.
Last shot of the half. Yeah. Hey, he's back here in my no man's land.
Yeah. All right, he finally passed it. I'm not sure why. Basketball team is really slowing this down.
Oh yeah, yeah, you could call it that.
Goodness sakes.
They are slowing it down. You know, I think they're trying to maximize each possession, but that's kind of ridiculous.
They're all looking at the clock. They have some sort of strategy to keep the ball away from the Blue Demons, or that would be my guess. Powell with it. They're going to force the Blue Demons to either foul or create turnovers.
Yeah, and they're playing Blue Demons are playing man-to-man. So, McIntosh with the block. Yeah, they're playing man-to-man, so it's a little difficult to double team with the setup they've got to get a steal. But, yeah, basketball team is definitely taking the strategy of slowing things down quite a bit.
Yeah. And the Blue Demons don't look like they quite know what to do here.
You know, a lot of times if you're tired, take advantage of it. Just let them either that or go into a zone.
All of that, the shot is up, no good by Powell.
Okay, well, that might benefit the Blue Demons.
And Jeremiah Blair says, I'm not fooling around. I'm going to hit one.
Ties that up.
And we got a tie ball game.
Ties that sucker up.
We'll see how long this strategy continues for basketball team. This is a very curious strategy at this point in the game.
This is like Kentucky in the 80s.
Jeremiah Blair is quickly losing patience with the maroon shirt guy.
You know, if maroon shirt guy,
and ball gets knocked away. And, it's swiped back by basketball team. And a foul there by Jeremiah Blair. And he says, oh, goodness sakes.
He got a reaching foul.
He's just trying to save us the next 10 minutes here of dribbling.
Yeah, that's an odd strategy.
For us.
I guess if you don't have a shot clock, there's really no reason why you can't.
No.
Other than
I just don't know why you would.
Other than your viewership is going to go down tremendously.
Yeah, right.
But I don't think they're worried about viewers.
And another empty possession for basketball team off of the slowing down strategy. This is Dawson Roberts with it.
I would have to say that
stolen by maroon shirt guy.
Yeah, I would have to say that strategy is not working for him. There you go.
Powell hits a three-pointer. Yeah, Powell is not a slow-down kind of player. He's when he keeps moving, he stays in his groove, and he's been lethal in this first half.
Yeah, and you can tell that they're more of they do better with an upbeat pace.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
At least from those last 4 possessions.
Evan
It's either gotta
Sanders
be
called for the travel.
Either a travel or a foul, one of the two.
And the ball goes back over to the basketball team. Maroon shirt guy brings it up the floor.
See if he keeps it slow.
And he's not in any hurry, that's for sure.
Yeah, if you're going to slow it down over on the other side so I can see you
Yeah.
a little bit better.
Keeps bringing it over to our one blind spot on the court.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, goodness. We're back to the slow down. Nope. Okay, maroon shirt guy is going to drive to the basket, shoot and score.
Okay.
Was that a 5-minute setup to try to catch somebody sleeping?
Well, I guess you can catch them off guard that way.
Yeah. Chris Thomas with it. Won't go in. It's finally reeled in by the Blue Demons.
Good
Shot
hustle,
is up.
Jeremiah.
Shot is good by Dawson Robertson. Yes, Jeremiah Blair did hustle nicely to scoop up that ball.
Yeah, it seems like this last 15 minutes, every possession is gonna count.
Yeah,
big time.
Still not sure that I agree with basketball team strategy.
Well, I think maroon shirt guy wants a lot of one-on-one matchups, and you know, trying to think how you would.
Thomas gets the ball knocked free. Goes over to basketball team. Here comes Powell. Powell underneath. Oh, Jeremiah Blair looked like it was kicked, but nothing was called.
They didn't call that.
And, oh, nice block there by maroon shirt guy.
Yeah, that was definitely a kick and call. Should have been had at this end.
Well. And ball goes over to basketball team.
Should stay on basketball team's end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or Blue
Demons. Blue Demons, yeah.
We
I knew what
switched
you meant.
sides. Yeah, I fell asleep during the slowed down pace here of the second half. Shot won't go by the Blue Demons. And now maroon shirt guy. Oh, he feeds Powell. Well, we're back to playing a normal pace here. All right, rebounded by Evan Sanders. Over to Chris Thomas. Back to Sanders. And
that was
was
a travel.
416 steps.
Yeah, got to take a
Sanders,
take a dribble there somewhere.
Yeah, Sanders tried to deploy the parachute out the back, and it didn't slow him down like it does on dragsters, and so it's a travel. Ball goes over to basketball team. Maroon shirt guy is back to slowing it down. Throws it over to Powell.
Oh, nice back door.
Yeah, there was a slam dunk by basketball team. Nice feed there by Powell. And McIntosh fires up a three and buries it.
There you go.
I wonder if they're trying to keep it out of McIntosh's hands.
I guess that could be.
McIntosh, I think, is getting a little impatient.
Are we having more scoreboard troubles, or?
I don't know. Clock continues to run. I don't know why we're stopped. 46-42 is what the scoreboard says. Basketball team in the lead. Powell with it. Now a different basketball player for basketball team has the basketball. Ball goes out of bounds over to the Bedford Blue Demons.
Yeah.
Blue Demons definitely getting frustrated by this strategy of slowing things down. Dawson Roberts to the basket. His layup won't go.
A little more oomph.
Yep.
Another side out.
Three-pointer by basketball team up. No good. Rebounded by Jeremiah Blair. Blair over to McIntosh. Eli Millette is checked into the game. McIntosh with the long three, won't go. Oh, nice play there by Jansen Roberts.
He should have just grabbed that rebound instead of trying to tip it out.
It's picked off by maroon shirt guy, and Powell gets hammered by Jeremiah Blair on the way up.
Yeah, Jeremiah's going to get called for foul on that one. I don't think either team is necessarily in foul trouble.
No, it's only the second for, second for the Blue Demons, assuming the scoreboard's right, which I don't know. Powell's shot is up and good.
There we go. Yeah. Scoreboard appears to be correct.
47-42, basketball team in the lead. Powell will shoot his second. It's up. It's good. 48-42.
Yeah, these are some nice games the guys are having this weekend.
Ball gets knocked out of Jeremiah Blair's hands, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blue Demons. We're under 11 minutes left in this one. Pass into McIntosh. McIntosh gets fouled, I believe. And judging by the look on maroon shirt guy's face, the foul was against him.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out how that happened.
Foul is called on the floor. McIntosh into Jansen Roberts. Jansen moves to the left, kicks it over to McIntosh. McIntosh fires up a three, and it's short. And Blue Demons just aren't able to take advantage of their opportunities here lately on the last several possessions.
No, yeah, I would, since it seems like your possessions are, you're going to have fewer possessions in the second half because of the slow down pace by a basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
You got to maximize it by, shooting twos, taking it to the hoop, doing what they had been doing.
Jeremiah Blair with it. Throws it over. That is Jansen Roberts. His shot won't go.
Yeah.
All over the inside of the rim except through it. Here comes maroon shirt guy. Maroon shirt guy with it.
He's going to pull it back out again.
Guarded by Chris Thomas. And I hear somebody calling timeout. But referee does not acknowledge it, so on we go. Powell with it. Top of the key, guarded by Millette. Powell underneath to a teammate, shoots, won't go.
Oh,
nice rebound there by McIntosh. Long pass down to Chris Thomas. Thomas cannot get his layup to go.
I think he heard
sakes.
footsteps.
Yeah, and Blair is going to get called for the foul. And that will send basketball team to the line to shoot two.
Let's look at that pretty replay we had a little earlier.
Oh, yeah. It was a slam dunk, wasn't it?
That was a slam dunk.
Boom, yeah.
That was a slam dunk.
The fellow wearing number 24 for basketball team. This very same feller who just hit a free throw. And that gives basketball team a 7-point lead, 49-42. Second free throw up, no good. And, okay.
Yeah, grab it.
Yeah, one of you two guys.
Take the debate out of the situation.
Yep. I thought maybe Chris Thomas and Brian McIntosh were going to let that thing go when they were right there.
It would have been their ball, but.
Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by McIntosh. McIntosh fall-away jumper, up and good for two. (49-44). Oh, goodness, somebody let maroon shirt guy get free, and he lays it up for two. McIntosh brings the ball up the floor. Thinks about a three, instead kicks it over to Jansen Roberts. Jansen to the hoop, and he gets blocked. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I wouldn't have called a foul on that one either.
No, I think that was all ball. And I believe the Blue Demons have called timeout. 8:25 left in this contest. Basketball team 51, Blue Demons 44. And Jim and I will be back in a moment. welcome back to Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana, as we come out of the timeout. 8:25 left in this contest. Basketball team up 51-44 on the Bedford Blue Demons. And if you're just joining us, you have missed a very slow second half as basketball team has slowed the pace down strategically. And Bedford Blue Demons were just trying to get their hands on the ball and to score. Yeah, Chris Thomas over to Jansen Roberts.
Both teams have tightened up the defense a little bit too, knowing that it's going to come down to a couple possessions at the end of this second half.
Chris Thomas can't get his shot to go. This maroon shirt guy with basketball team. Glancing over at the other court, it appears the Wet Bandits have conceded to BBB. So BBB has advanced to the Gold Bracket Championship game, which will be coming up at roughly 1 o'clock.
Where they will face
the winner of this
one
game.
of these teams, either the Bedford Blue Demons or basketball team.
Chris Thomas with it. He fires up a three, won't go. Rebounded by basketball team, and Brian McIntosh commits a foul. Foul is called on the floor, so it's just a matter of semantics. And here comes maroon shirt guy for basketball team.
You can't tell me Eli Millette didn't have a blue shirt somewhere in his wardrobe.
Right. He's just being a renegade.
Yeah.
Whistle on the floor. Some tempers flaring just a little bit, which is unusual for us to see here. Although, if the first game against the Woodpeckers was any indication, I believe maroon shirt guy likes to talk a little smack.
Oh, got a little smack talk going on.
Yeah. Jansen Roberts is frustrated, and I think the Blue Demons are frustrated with the slow pace of this second half. And maroon shirt guy can't get his first free throw to go.
Is that karma?
I don't know. I'm sure in Jansen's mind it is. Second free throw up and good. 52-44, 8-point lead for basketball team. 7 minutes and counting left in this contest. BBB now looking on from the sideline to see who they're going to be playing. And foul is called on the floor. Ball will stay with the Blue Demons. Jeremiah Blair in there with the sea of pink. He's going to inbound it for Bedford Blue Demons. Into McIntosh. McIntosh shoots and scores. Nice little finger roll there.
That was a finger roll, yeah. Yeah, BBB with the concession with looks like just a couple minutes left in their game. They not sure what the stoppage was. With just a couple minutes left in their game, they're going to have some fresh legs here in a hour and a half or so when the championship game is played, and they're looking pretty tough. That team has got a wide range of skilled players.
Yes, they do.
Different positions. So whichever of these teams comes out of this side of the bracket, they get their hands full.
Absolutely. Powell scores 2 for basketball team. Eli Millette shoots.
Nice
no.
pass. Couldn't finish.
Fadeaway jumper is just a bit too long. And Jim, I'm going to take a nap, and you wake me up when something happens on the offensive drive here.
We're going to do a little curly kneel dribbling exhibition in the center court.
Maroon shirt guy finally shoots. He scores, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line.
It's the red shirt show.
To shoot the end one.
You know, how about we just take everybody off the court and go red shirt guy against McIntosh?
Yeah, there you go.
In a horse contest.
We'll resolve this right now, mister.
missed the N1.
Oh, okay.
It's going to keep him in it.
Dawson Roberts gets his shot blocked.
Yeah, I wish Dawson Roberts wouldn't leave his feet like he does there. He gets stuck and can't do anything about it.
McIntosh steals it back for the Blue Demons. He'll take it. He'll shoot. Won't go. Rebounded, however, by Blair.
Jeremiah. Yeah.
And the putback is up and good. Now what is the stoppage?
I think we need to keep wiping the ball off because we got a lot of sweat going on out there. It's humid outside. It's not bad inside.
No, but we're also not playing basketball, so.
Yeah, let's stop the clock.
4:50 left. Basketball team out in front of the Blue Demons in this thriller of a game.
Yeah, they're slowing it down. You know, I think regardless of your feelings toward the speed of the game, I don't think they care.
No, I don't think so. They certainly did not consult with me beforehand.
They did not.
Nor have they inquired as to my opinion on it.
Guys, if you want to keep us awake,
right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to move a little bit. Yeah, whereas the other game ended with a 127-85 score, and we started at the same time.
Right. We'll be lucky to crack 60 in our
yeah.
in our game. McIntosh fires up a three and buries it.
All right, keeps it within 7.
Yep.
They're going to come out with a little more pressure on defense.
Passing it around. Oh, reverse layup up and good for 2 for basketball team. McIntosh, no, that's off target. Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
We'll call that a pass to Chris Thomas. And so McIntosh with the assist in our imaginary scorebook.
That's what you call an alley. Oops.
Two for basketball team the other way. Here comes Jeremiah Blair. Blair shoots. Blair scores. Blair
picks up.
Draws the foul, I think.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Maroon shirt guy is not happy with the fact that a foul was called.
Wonder if he already plays in the ABA.
Yeah.
Got the attitude for it.
Right. Blair's shot is up and good. So Blair scores 3 the hard way. Basketball team inbounds. And
slow it down again.
Yep. Maroon shirt guy to the basket. He shoots. He scores.
I would think at this point we probably ought to double team blue shirt guy or maroon shirt guy.
You think?
Yeah.
Chris Thomas with it. He'll shoot. Won't go. Nice tip in by Brian McIntosh.
Takes it back to 8.
Here comes Powell.
Oh, that was a.
Goodness sakes. Brian McIntosh checks Powell into the boards.
Yeah.
He'll serve 2 minutes in the penalty box for roughing on that play.
Yeah, I think we need a side out here. Yeah, I think he lost his wind on that one. Yeah, that was. I don't think Brian's feet even moved.
No.
It's like, I just get swatting a fly.
Ball is knocked free. Maroon shirt guy, of course, wants a foul called, and it'll be called against McIntosh. McIntosh has got to be up there in the number of fouls. 300-400 maybe. I don't know.
Well, he's got at least one. Yeah, I know he's got at least
7.
Fewer than 7.
Or fewer than 6, I guess, because he's still on the floor and not fouled out. Powell to the basket, won't go. Rebounded by basketball team. 1.5 left. I'm starting to wonder if Blue Demons are seeing the writing on the wall here. Is their intensity has waned?
You know, it's still an 8-point game. get it in the hands of somebody you don't think is going to be a good free throw shooter. And okay, now they're going to pick up a one-on-one. This should be a one-on-one.
Foul called on the floor. Do we have no foul?
Oh, they called timeout. Okay.
All right. Timeout on the floor. Jim and I are going to take a break. We'll be back. We are back. Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana, coming out of the timeout. It'll be basketball team ball. And, I was about to say defensive breakdown there, but McIntosh says, no, that's how we designed it. I was going to take both of those guys. Shot is up, shot is good. And now we see some intensity from the Blue Demons.
Yeah, Blue Demons just, you got a minute left.
Only a 5-point deficit. Purposeful foul.
Yeah, make them shoot the free throws if nothing else.
Yeah. Blue Demons need time and missed free throws.
Yeah, one thing we haven't seen many of in this entire tournament is missed free throws.
Right.
It does happen, but not often.
Basketball team hits them both. And, I may not have understood or liked their strategy of slowing down the game to a snail's pace, but it has been effective in frustrating the Blue Demons.
Well, it kind of throws.
McIntosh hits a three. Deficit's only 4. And there's the foul.
And it's going to be 1-1 the rest of the way out because that is only the 4th foul on Bedford. So they're going to have, at least two more opportunities.
Yep.
Or is that just the 3rd foul?
I honestly couldn't tell you how accurate the foul count is. That has never been something that they've kept up religiously throughout the whole season, I've noticed.
Yeah, so see if.
First shot is up. First shot is good. Basketball team starting to feel it.
Yep, 40 seconds. See if we can stretch it to 6. He got it.
He got them both.
Sweet shot.
6-point lead for basketball team. Thomas down to McIntosh, across to Dawson Roberts. Dawson's shot won't go.
You gotta set up for a better shot than that.
And even though there was a whistle on the floor, several more seconds clicked off the clock. Don't know if they're going to do anything about that. I don't know if the Blue Demons noticed.
Just hold off on starting it.
Yeah. There's a foul against,
right,
committed against Maroon Shirt guy.
We got at least one last 1-on-1. Yeah, I think at this point it's a moot point. I think we're really going to have to do something incredible.
Yep.
And get a steal at the other end. Can't really foul anymore. Need to steal.
Oh, he misses.
Oh, and they didn't get. And that's game.
That's ball game. Basketball team will win this one. Dawson Roberts with it. His shot is blocked, goes out of bounds, stays with the Blue Demons. McIntosh from three-point land hits
there
it.
You go.
But there's just not enough time left.
Oh.
And redshirt guy is all by himself. He slams it home. That'll do it. Your final score, basketball team 72, Bedford Blue Demons 65. So it will be basketball team versus BBB in the championship game, which will be coming up in about an hour on a separate live stream.
Gonna be a good one.
Yeah. The way we've been seeing basketball team playing today, it should be a great one between them and BBB. I had brain fart there, even though I just said BBB a minute ago.
Starting to look like a basketball team.
Yeah. Jim and I are going to take a break, and we'll be back in about an hour on a new stream. So make sure you subscribe to Minotaur Streaming on YouTube so you don't miss out. We'll see you in a bit.